Celsius reclaims 410 million of staked Ethereum tokens after paying down 81 million debt to Aave. The embattled crypto lender Celsius is inching closer to fully paying off its loans from decentralized finance protocols, reducing its outstanding debt to $59 million. That's actually kind of impressive what they've been able to pull off here. Celsius Network, one of the crypto lenders facing liquidity troubles in the industry's ongoing credit crisis, appears to have yet again used its maneuver on a decentralized finance protocol to free up hundreds of millions of dollars of trapped collateral. Transactions on the blockchain show that the wallet linked to Celsius transferred $81.6 million in Circle's USDC stablecoin on Tuesday to the automated decentralized lending protocol Aave. The move reduced Celsius's debt to Aave to $8.5 million. Crucially, the transfer freed up $410 million in staked Ethereum, or stETH Ethereum, a type of staked Ethereum token that Celsius had pledged as collateral against the loan on Aave. The stETH tokens are a derivative version of Ethereum blockchain's native token ETH. Each stETH token represents one ETH locked up on Ethereum's upcoming proof-of-stake network. We've talked about all the problems with this and, of course, depegging worries and DeFi contagion, etc. in the past, so check out the old videos on that. The stETH token has been at the epicenter of the liquidity crunch in crypto markets after its price deviated from the supposed one-to-one peg to Ether. At press time, stETH trades at about 3% discount compared with ETH. Celsius is one of the largest single holders of stETH with at least $426 million of the tokens, according to blockchain data firm Nansen's portfolio tracker. The stake represents almost a tenth of stETH's total market capitalization at $4.4 billion. Celsius, which at one point managed over $20 billion of client deposits, is one of the crypto lenders that suspended withdrawals to prevent a run on its deposits. It also laid off 150 employees and hired restructuring advisors, as CoinDesk reported. The down payment represents another maneuver by Celsius to reclaim collateral by paying down debt to decentralized finance protocols. Last week, Celsius paid off its $228 million of debt to Maker, another DeFi lending platform, and got back $440 million of collateral in the form of wrapped Bitcoin, a Bitcoin derivative blockchain data shows. After that, Celsius started to make good on its loans from Aave and Compound, paying down $95 million of the debt by Monday. At press time, Celsius still owed $59 million to DeFi protocols, according to data on crypto data tracker Zapper. $8.5 million to Aave and $50 million to Compound, with $28 million and $199 million locked up on the platforms respectively as collateral denominated in various tokens. Should Celsius pay off the remaining debt, it could theoretically reclaim the combined $227 million of digital assets to boost its liquidity. The downside here, though, they're using their clients' money to do this. They've locked the withdrawals. So it's kind of crappy, right? At the end of the day, what they've done is lock the ability of anybody that's invested in their platform from being able to withdraw at a time when they could go completely under. And like we know from the new updates to terms of service from companies like Coinbase, that collateral that you have locked up in a centralized entity could end up being utilized to pay off debts in the result of a bankruptcy. And so to basically prevent your customers from being able to withdraw, bodes very little trust in the company, in my humble opinion. So even if they get all the debt paid off, once they unlock it and people can start withdrawing from Celsius, you end up in a position where I think they will have lost a lot of end user trust and will end up in a bad position either way. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, as well as the live stream chat surrounding that. Uniswap user loses $8 million worth of Ethereum in phishing attack. The attacker enticed users with a fake Uniswap airdrop message. A Uniswap Uniswap loser lost over $8 million worth of Ether Tuesday in a phishing attack that saw the attack deploy an airdrop bait to trick users, security researchers said. According to tweets by MetaMask security researcher Harry.eth on Monday night, some 73,399 wallet addresses connected to UniSwap were sent a malicious token masquerading as a UniSwap token airdrop based on the liquidity pool positions on UniSwap version 3. Information in the malicious smart contract led to a website that imitated Uniswap domain branding. You guys got to be careful with this, man. The message claimed to airdrop Uni tokens to liquidity providers based on the number of fake LP tokens they received. Liquidity providers supply their assets to or on Uniswap in return for a reward. Interacting with the phishing message, however, gave the underlying smart contract permission to transfer assets out of and gain full control of a user's wallet. One person who was providing over $8 million worth of wrapped Bitcoin and USD coin to a wrapped Bitcoin USDC liquidity pool, according to blockchain data, unknowingly interacted with the phishing message. Why in the world, if you have that much money in a smart contract, would you ever interact with it on the same wallet? Like, dear Lord, that's so painful. I mean, phishing is going to happen. But like, at least like maybe do it with something that doesn't have $8 million worth in it. I'm just thinking. The attacker was able to gain control of the wallet, exit the LP positions, and transfer the tokens to other wallets. Blockchain data further shows the attacker started to move stolen funds through privacy protocol Tornado Cash in the early Asian hours on Tuesday. In the hours following the attack, Binance founder Changpeng Zhao alerted users to be aware of possible exploit on Uniswap. This was, however, later corrected as the exploit was limited to a phishing message and did not affect the Uniswap protocol, as Uniswap Labs CEO Hayden Adams confirmed in separate tweets. Once again, like, this one's interesting because this isn't a not your keys, not your crypto problem. This is a phishing problem. And this is just users needing to pay attention to what what they're interacting with. A great way to prevent this, obviously, is making sure that you essentially bookmark the actual addresses for any of these particular DeFi protocols like Uniswap, so that you don't end up going to the wrong address and ending up interacting with a fake Uniswap. That's one thing that's a problem. But even then, it can be a little tricky too, because as we've seen with things like QuickSwap, they end up having DNS hacks on their end. And if there's a DNS hack, all the hacker has to do is set up a copy of the website and have you connect through the smart contracts there and redirect the official domain to their own website, which has happened before. So it's a very tricky spot to be in when you are messing with it. So make sure you, I know, for me, I have some of these set up, like Ergo Address, for example, to where I pay attention to any changes that are happening to DNS as well, so that I don't end up participating in some sort of phishing attack or a DNS redirect or anything like that. Be careful out there, boys, though. Obviously, phishing emails are going to be out all over the place because we've talked about, some of these entities sending out or getting their emails hacked, and then what happens is hackers will use those email lists to basically spin up phishing attacks everywhere. So don't click anything in your email, don't click links in your emails. Pretty much is the end of the story as far as that goes. Be extremely careful there. Thanks for checking out this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. You can check out the full episode here or more crypto content down here. Also, I'd like you to check out my locals page at sonofatech.locals.com, where you can become a member for free or choose to be a $5 a month supporter that unlocks additional content.